these things work.
Kind of. For a second there, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh no, I've forgotten how the board works. Ladies and gentlemen.
Unga bunga, and welcome to the Maritime Paintball Podcast.
Episode 470 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad O'Dell. With me, as always, is
your resplendent king of paintball. And it is a beautiful day to be back here on 97.9 CHSR in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm very pleased to see you. It's been too long. Been a couple weeks. Few weeks.
It's been a couple weeks. Yeah, it's illness, holidays, storms.
Oh God, right.
Right. It's been rough. It's been tough. But we're here now. So it is. I'm saying a lot of ums. I'm still trying to get back into the flow of things. I've been having more conversations with a toddler than actual adults, and it's starting to show.
Oh my God. Does it ever? Yes, you start to really appreciate adult conversation after you've spent like a holidays with children. Like I love the Prince of Paintball. I built a unbelievable amount of Lego. Like I got my Lego Niki Lauda. I will send you a picture. It's like, for those who, I love Formula One. Niki Lauda is a famous driver who was in a horrific car accident. His face was melted. I went and got myself a Lego Anakin Skywalker transforming. So his face is all melty, and I just put it on a Ferrari body. So now I've got a Lego Niki Lauda to go like in my little garage that I have next to me here, because I'm a loser. So I've got like Michael Schumacher, and then I've got my.
Sorry, the way you're just casually talking about his face melted.
Oh yeah, it's a horrific accident. Great movie though. Rush is fantastic flick. Like really watch it, and it dramatizes it, but still pretty cool.
I mean, I
swear this is a show about paintball.
It really is. We will eventually get there. We have a massive list. Basically, we're going to do a recap. We're going to talk about like 2025 was a year. It was a year.
You know what we have to do though in 2026 before we talk about 2025?
Yes, I know exactly what we need to do. Sorry, I'm doing logistics.
We have to talk about the goods and services that bring this podcast to you. So first and foremost, again, this is CHSR 97.9 FM in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Thank you to them for giving us another platform to hang out and generally disrupt the airwaves with my beautiful voice. Next would be Moncton Paintball, my home, my love, my field. I cannot wait to get back. I'm starting to get that itch, especially because I've been spending some time on building paintball and enjoying all the fun that happens there, and that sexy Ego 11 that made its way into my hands.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That message was hilarious.
It's like a kid at Christmas getting a toy he can't play with because I don't have any air. I got to get some air this week, and I'm going to go at least rip some paint because this thing is like, oh, it's so beautiful, and it's minty, dude. Minty. Yeah, you called me. This is wild. So building paintball on Facebook, putting gear into the hands of people who would never have gotten themselves something like that.
No, that CS3 I got through building paintball, I'd never own a CS3. Like,
no, I remember the conversation about that CS3, and then you're telling me you won it. So you know what? You got to play to win. I say it every time because I'm in every draw. I go and I hang out there every week, every day. I pop in there. You got to play to win.
Yeah.
So then, who else have we got? We have our sponsor, our partners, Ntensity Paintball, Ntensity Customs, who puts the clothes on my back.
Oh, I need to message Sean and say what's up. I have not talked to him yet today.
Get on it. Chop. You're messaging people. Oh, hold on. What? Like,
the good people at Enemy Paintball, not technically sponsors of the show, but very good friends.
But because the threads, that's all I was thinking of. The quality of this shirt is like intense quality. And NME has once again told me that they're going to be doing a little something in July. We're going to be going to visit. I'm going to be once again taking
in July. So
sugar. I think I'm supposed to be at that wedding. Better check my commitments on that one. Was that I think that the RSVP's on my fridge. Oh no, it's in my freezer. I did see it though. I looked at it.
No, that's a save the date.
Oh shit!
Apparently that's a thing. We have to send out a letter saying, "Holt, save the date. I'm also sending you an invitation." I don't understand it, but Brittany
it's probably a good thing that she sent it, because then I'll remember to like book that in so that I don't like double book and tell like Mama Mel that I'm going to be there when I have to be at your wedding, because I'm afraid of that tiny little Italian woman. I'm more afraid of yours.
Yeah, and
she has a more likely to get a hold of me.
We would have invited everyone from the paintball world if I could, but like I can't afford to feed 200, 300 people.
You know what? Because
I'd be sending invites out
parking
to
lot party boys.
Man, I would have been sending invites out to like the New York Chaos, because they were on the show once. You know what I mean? I would have been like, "Hey, we chatted for an hour. You should come to my wedding."
Where's this venue again? What are we doing? Boys,
so
you find me for Brad's. If you find me for Brad's wedding at some event this summer, I'll give you an invitation.
Ooh,
I need a plus. I need a plus one. So bring Thomas with me. Bring Thomas Burke, and the two of us crash your wedding.
Oh my god, that'd be funny. That is a hell of a comment. Paintball Dirt doing God's work. He's doing amazing work. He's condensing what's happening in the world of paintball into these beautiful newsletters. You get them every Friday. They're phenomenal. You can check it out on substack.paintballdirt.com, or is it paintballdirt.substack? I forget. Look up Paintball Dirt. You'll find them. VPL, the Virtual Paintball League. It's winter. I don't have a headset, and I have no plans on getting one. We tried it. It did not work for me.
But they've cracked the code.
They have.
That's the way to do it. VR paintball is a blast. Yeah, it's a little weird. I damn near cracked my head off the table, like trying to dive.
It's the space. If I had more space,
you can do it without being a dumbass.
I know, but
I'm not capable, because I'm old. And I think it's
need
VR,
to
and I'm like,
yeah, no, And then 2026 is the introduction of a new partner to the show, Loft Gear, the makers of the Station 150. This beautiful, luxurious bag,
$600 American,
not $600 US.
Gear bag with a table.
Look,
this thing is so cool. It's so excessive, and it's so like it's.
Let's address the elephant in the room with Loft Gear. They're going to back the show. It was quality. Expensive. It is expensive. It's an expensive bag. I get it. It's a $600 bag. I get it.
It's not a cheap place. So
no, but also I see what some of y'all are paying for Hormesis headbands. So sit down.
Thank you. Okay? I got nothing to say for what I spent on markers.
No, that's what I'm saying. I've seen what some of y'all spent on the 300 limited run like dye boomstick that's sold for like $1,200 Canadian. So
that's right. Yeah. There's a show that's on
for a really nice, really rugged, waterproof bag / table combo with a lifetime warranty. It's really not that bad. Go look at Pelican cases.
Now, that being said, when I get my hands on one, and I am not being paid for this. So if I get my hands on one of these things, and if these guys are listening, I'm going to beat the shit out of it, because it's got to survive me. I'm not going to abuse it, but it has to survive me.
Sure. That's fine.
Quality. I think it will. From the looks of it, it looked really cool. So I mean, I'm built in California, tested in New Brunswick, baby.
The guy who designed it or helped, like who brought it to market, is a professional skydiver with Red Bull. So this bag, he's a professional skydiver with Red Bull. This bag is being manhandled by skydivers, by photographers, by motocross guys. Like,
let's assume that like somebody from the Red Bull F1 team is using a bag of it. Like,
there's a special edition that when you as you're unzipping it, all you hear is dun 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 as you're like unzipping.
Gonna mute my mic for some of that stuff. There's one that just plays like the Max Verstappen song as you unzip it.
You know, the best part is when I get my hands on mine, I've legitimately been looking at modifications I want to do to the bag.
I hate you.
and I found a company that produces a system. It's very technical. Don't let me lose any of you guys. I know there's a lot of paintballers here, and I know there's a lot of head injuries listening.
Hi.
Sorry, I was looking at that message. I was like, what am I talking? Anyways, the idea is that it's entirely wireless charging. So it's like a special wire, special cable makes a circuit, and anything inside the circle, if it's got the right receivers, will charge wirelessly. And we're talking like, I watched a dude build an entire desk setup where his monitor, his keyboard, his mouse, and his lamp were all wirelessly powered. So I want to build this into the bag, and I want to just charge my CS3.
Now, first of all, the fact that you got to charge, I mean, I got to put a battery in mine, I guess. I got.
You don't have to. The CS3 uses batteries, but if I can put a battery bank in it and have it charge wirelessly, I'm gonna do it. Can you imagine just like drop your CS3 in the hopper and everything, it just starts charging wirelessly? Come on, drop your phone in there, starts charging wirelessly. GoPros,
yeah,
cameras.
I can't charge my vape wirelessly, homie.
I'll modify it. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, I just need a plug. Just give me a USB plug. I'm good.
Yeah, but if you could just toss it down, it starts to charge. Anyways,
also, there was one other fantastic sponsor that you forgot about, and it is our
Northern Hydration. Congrats to Northern Hydration for launching a new flavor, the macchiato, caramel macchiato, which is caffeinated. 100 milligrams
when
of
you
caffeine.
Put your next order in, let me know so I can get some, because
I got to put it in. I was actually meant to put it in today. The only catch is that you can only order a flat of 12 of the macchiatos. So I'm just going to put an order for 12. I don't need 12 macchiatos. So I'll order 12. I'll give you 6. How's that sound?
Thank you.
Then I got to order a bunch of the grapefruit because that's what Brittany wants.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Anyways.
What
check him out. Northern Hydration. What?
Oh, Explorer said he got something. I want to know what he got. 7 days into.
Yeah, Explorer. Tell us what you got.
I got it.
What's going on, Victoria Guthridge? And then definitely 11 says what a goddamn glorious, voluptuous, gorgeous, bodacious beard. It's pretty awesome. Bodacious.
That is. We can't play tunes here. Well, we can.
No, we can't play tunes.
Not my music.
Canadian.
Fred Schultz wears vent goggles.
Hold on.
I don't think I know more than Fred.
Yeah, Alex Brody. I can't play some tunes. I'm not allowed. Right? Well, I can, but it's complicated. It's complicated. Yeah. I'm not doing it right now. Northern Hydration, though, go over to drinknorthern.com. Use the code Maritime PP10. Score yourself 10% off, and enjoy some delicious electrolyte beverage because it is so damn tasty. Cliff, what's going on, bud? You're on our list. You're on the recap list, my man. You're on the recap list. So let's do this. Let's do a quick rundown of some of the notable things that have been on this podcast in 2025. I made a list.
Oh, thank
you can't
God.
see because it's. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I thought they'd be overexposed. Guess what? I think it was either in December of last year or January of this year. December 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, last December.
I couldn't exactly remember the exact date, but that's around this time last year or the beginning of the year, we discovered the VPL.
Yep.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. We had JJ Roth on from Miami Effect, who's working with Chris Lasoya to bring back the Miami Effect team, which was super dope. Love that. That was a great conversation. That man had stories. That are not allowed on the radio.
I get to use my my head strap thingy.
The hero strap.
Yeah, I get to use my hero strap this weekend.
Oh, do it. The hero strap is so nice. So
I want to test it out.
I got to shoot a
review
review of it. Yeah, I got to shoot a review for it.
We'll get one this weekend.
We chatted with Malcolm from WC Marker, who just recently has teamed up with Mac Dev to be their distributor.
Oh my God, right? Good for him. Nice fella. I like that guy.
So good for him. Love that. Paintball Dirt. We met Paintball Dirt last year.
Never heard of him.
Right? It feels like he's been around forever. Last year is when the Compound really started making waves in the world of paintball because of the end of TRZ.
Yep.
The year before. So we started learning about the Compound. New York Chaos, we had them on. That was a wild show. We got to bring them back on for a special episode. You know what I mean?
Like things. Well, you know,
they got to come on.
Changing a little bit, so maybe we can work with them.
We'll make that announcement when all the details are finalized, because some changes are coming, my people. Some changes, good changes,
life changes,
good changes, good changes.
All changes are good changes.
Vulcan went bankrupt. That happened last year.
I feel like that happened before, though.
You know what's funny is,
I don't know, because I'm not that learned in the paintball world, but
bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say, it's like, it's not funny. It shouldn't say funny. Funny is mean. But Vulcan went bankrupt, and nobody noticed except for people who shoot graffiti. But like 70% of the market in Canada shoots GI. So like, True. Or at least that's how it feels. So,
Explorer, you are on the list only because you were always on the list.
Explorer, we put you on the list though, because that's when we discovered you're kind of near. This is almost in chronological order, so bear with me here. You're kind of like near the bottom, but that's only because the bottom is closer to now. Anyways,
more recently in our hearts.
There we go. I like that. Canadian Legends happened. Canadian Legends, we had Brian Barno on to talk about. You went to Canadian Legends, to CPX event, the first Legends event in Canada. Mean Gene, we had the man Mean Gene come on, who's bringing back War Games products, WGP.
Yes,
it's not coming back in all its glory. It's coming back in more of an artisanal level. But for those who appreciate it, appreciate it. They shoot WPN. All right, cool. Weapon. The die boomstick thing happened. That ridiculous nonsense that made me so mad. But from a business standpoint, I can't be upset.
Right?
It's just
I did.
I'm not mad that die did it. I'm mad that people bought it.
Our friends. We have friends who were very happy that sold, as a matter of fact. I had a conversation with friends of ours who were happy that sold, and I was very proud.
No, I know.
I shook my head of like, what? But still, it's ridiculous, but I like ridiculous.
To me, it was at the same level of seeing like, what's that name of that company
that did that thing?
It's a fashion company. It's a huge fashion company, but like their clothes are insanely ugly and they're also insanely expensive. They make like a puffer jacket, which is like $15,000, and it's almost unwearable.
I got nothing.
But
anyways, I do.
World Cup. I went to World Cup. I finally made it to World Cup.
Yeah, there you go, man. That was cool. There's some cool stuff's come out of that too.
That was the video is coming along just great. I got to meet Dusty from Paintball Royale, the trading card game. So
that
was notable.
Man, I know. Wanted that to get its funding. It's okay. They're going to come back with something else, and I will be there for it.
I love that he on the show. He even said, he's like, we kind of launched this wrong. We're going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like,
I'm there, man. Ground floor. I love that you're like, yeah, it's a trading card. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like baseball cards. No, it's a card game. So I'm in. Hang on here. How Cliff made our list is that he is a wise old wizard. And
Cliff has become a meme of the podcast. He is now just like Cliff an advisor.
Well, when I see there's one going around Nate now, and it's paintball friends, and one of them is Cliff. Clearly, there's Cliff, there's Kat, there's me, and there's Jeremy, and there's Youngblood.
Yeah,
the four of us in that picture. Every time I see it, and I'm pretty sure everybody's looking at that picture and looking at the old guy, going, "That's Cliff," because he is that old guy for everybody. It doesn't matter who the other three are in that picture. Cliff is the wise old wizard in that picture, and it kills me every time.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I genuinely hope that when they come back the second time around, that they're going to come back stronger. They're like kind of like learn from their mistakes and come back bigger and better.
Oh,
and stronger.
CPX? Is that what you mean?
What? No, the card game.
Oh, you're talking about the card game, guys. I was talking about Cliff, CPX. Sorry, my brain went about 3 steps back there. Medication's worn off, clearly. Sorry, kids.
Right?
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry children. Yeah, I think they will, and I'm hyped about that. I was going through my notes because of CPX, because I really want to see more people out there this year. I'm taking a legit week. I'm driving out there. I'm visiting some family, and I'm gonna get there like Friday. I'm gonna stay Friday until Monday, and then I'll leave. So if you're flying in, you got a place to stay. My buddy Madik is coming with me, or you can drive with us. I don't care.
Okay, sick.
But you can either drive with us, or you can fly in, fly out if you don't want to take. Because I'm leaving Wednesday, coming home Wednesday. Because I'm taking a vacation for the first time in years. But yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to drag as many people as we can to that. That's next September. Don't worry about it. We're going to drag as many people as we can to it, because I know there are some lads coming up from the States that are utterly wonderful people. I can't wait to see those guys again. The Gator Mail guys. I had so much fun, like hanging out with Damien and that dog. That dog that only had 2 legs and just kind of walked around on its hind legs was the weirdest shit I saw. Listen, I was partying all weekend, and I looked over and I saw the dog like running, but it was like a meme because it had its face and it was just like running with its face against the ground, and I didn't really know whether to laugh or to feel bad. I chose to laugh.
You know what? Everything's funny or nothing's funny.
Right. That's my rule. I got to road trip with Kat, which
that was like 10, that's like on a bucket list.
Dude, 10 out of 10. Absolutely recommend it. My only regret is that I didn't have Norm, who 2025 brought us the year of the mobile embassy and all of those ups and downs. But traveling with Kat was you should do it if you ever get a chance. She's so much fun. Norm, he traveled great for Ottawa, for Passchendaele. I mean Commando. So much water.
Bad.
And then the flying, sleeping in the parking lot of the Passchendaele.
I couldn't figure out why he called it Passchendaele until now.
Walking around oh man, ankle deep in that cold ass water, and it was like ankle deep walking along those skids, trying not to get wet.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh man. Sleeping in Norm when it was raining, and then waking up and they're like trying to do drills, but it's raining its ass off. That was fun.
That was rough.
I was a ball back in Norman in a single shot, and you just watching going. Could have heard a vacuum, like just a suction sound as I parked it. It was perfect.
It was great.
Keep breaking down and being saved by Zach, Mr. Zach Machine, and those lads driving to Whitby to tow my trailer to Kirkfield and park it because they love me, and Mama Mel giving me a spot to park it. It was a World War I scenario, I know, but running on duck boards. I mean, I could have used Battle in France.
It was trenches and water.
Less trenches, but like when they were walking along in France, one of the big battlefields in France. Vimy Ridge is a good call. Anyways, Norm breaking down was a great adventure. He is currently residing in the stables and will come out in April for the first couple games, and we're going to get him all ready to go again, getting some more work done.
I had to laugh with when not saying that Norm breaking down was funny or anything, because that was clearly a stressful moment. Looking back now, it's one of those, like, you made it through. But
oh yeah,
what I had to laugh at was the fact that when I found out about Norm breaking down and Zach found out, there's the group chat with me, Zach, and Chad from a previous venture that just kind of blew up, and it just reminded me of that one scene from the first Transformers movie where they're like calling in an airstrike, and it just goes to like the JTAC guys going down to the ground control guys to scramble to hogs to get the guys into and it's just like, it's like the ultimate military commercial.
Oh yeah. You guys were all over it trying to like help me.
It was
Hi,
to
Dave.
the point where we were like,
he must have heard us talking
what's
about
wrong
him.
with it? What kind of grease does he need? What are the bearings? Can we get him a new axle? What if we just got him a whole new axle? Can we figure out the tools that we need to get to this guy so we can take the axle up on the side of the highway?
God,
put a new one on?
God, love this.
Like rolling.
I don't have it now,
Hi, Dave.
but I will share the link, or we'll throw it in the show notes for that guy's shop in Whitby, Ontario. If you want to know a good mechanic, this guy was amazing and so nice, and I knew he was good because there were some really nice cars in his lot. So no one's going to steal my shit. But the Maritime license plate.
Managed to repair a trailer from the 50s.
70s, but it's a 50-year-old trailer, and he was able to fix it and make it more. Yeah, and got it towed, and then got it towed to Enemy, and then showing up there with the Prince of Paintball, and him being a dwarf and just mining for 3 days. Bashed his. He flat. I found out later when I got home how bad it was. He had like flattened his finger and like bashed his nail off. So he comes running over, freaking out, and I'm in the middle of like doing my shtick, trying to park cars for this event, and I'm like getting people to sign waivers. And Mel just runs over and grabs him and swoops off and takes off. And she's like, "It's okay." And he's like trying not to let her clean it. And she's like, "Listen, Mel don't screw around." So Mel got him to clean it. He didn't tell me anything about it. It was like 2 days later, and 3 days later, the nail's like falling off. I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. And I'm trying not to do that thing, right? Where you kid or you're trying not to freak out. But I'm looking at it, and that's the thing, man. Nails. So I'm trying not to lose my shit. And he's just like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. He's like playing with it. Like, you were a gross little weirdo. You're clearly mine.
I get you. I got you with the stomach turning with the nails. The nails don't bother me. It's teeth. Teeth, I can't.
You don't want to hear what I've had to go through since October then.
I don't know. So getting tooth work done doesn't bother me. It's when the kids play with the tooth. Yeah, like my young fella will he'll be like, look, it's loose. And he's like he's physically wiggling to the point where his jaw starts to move because it's not wiggled enough yet, and he's trying, and I'm like, you're gonna pull your own tooth. Stop touching your teeth.
I've got friends whose parents would just like when the kid's tooth was like that dangly little thing. I think my father-in-law did it to my son. It was like a little hanging on by a string, and he just went blink, and he just pulled it out. I'd have killed him if I was a kid. I'd have lost my shit. But I was like,
you got to do the
high cliff.
Got to do the door slam. Take the tooth. Yeah, that. I don't
so we got that.
That was it, man. That was
Norm's breakdown. Well,
the
then
50-50 at Wasaga. You being an absolute saint.
I wasn't a saint. That was completely self-preservation. I was in such bad shape at that point that I wasn't able to physically I didn't have it. I was burnt out, tired, ready to go. My truck was broken. I needed to sleep. And then I win 50-50 and I got to go up on stage, keep it. And then I'm trying to run away, not thinking that I'm like, I don't care. Just take the money, go away, leave me alone. Nope. They come in.
Wild.
It's dumb luck. It was dumb luck, 50-50 draw, and it was just those kids. I just wanted to give them $20. Like, just $20, guys.
Right. Here's $20. Keep going. Go ask the next person.
We've been
in sales. You know what it's like. You get so many no's. You need that one yes to keep you going.
Yeah, and it kept them going. And again, I seemed so nice at $375, which would have paid for my bearing. Had it been $400, I would have only given them $2. I'd have split it with them. At $400, I would have been like, you know what? I'll split it later or something. $300, I'm like, yeah, $350 here, take it. The hell with it, go. And then they ended up going and winning.
There you go.
They didn't win because of my money, but it didn't hurt that they had food to eat.
You helped them out.
I paid for a meal.
That was you paid a meal. You paid for the meals at that point.
But that was nice.
Meals, the amazing, almost dream-like experience, and I don't mean dream as in like pleasant. I mean dream as in like otherworldly, of the Flying J experience that we had.
Man, that was rough. Rolling into that Fly J after tearing down after the final battle of D-Day and sleeping in that trailer and staggering. And are you two okay? Food.
We're both standing there just looking at the food. And we're like, man, we really, because it was like fried chicken and stuff, and taters, and we were both just like,
I wanted breakfast.
We really wanted. We just really wanted breakfast. She's like, I can make you guys breakfast sandwiches. What?
You could. It was like one of those cartoon record scratch moments where it's just like, what? You can do what now? Yes, thank you very much. I've driven myself crazy. Yeah, the Flying J was a wonderful experience. I will forever be grateful for that young lady. She looked terrified of us because we probably looked like madmen.
We came in looking like we didn't drive the truck there. It looked like we got dragged behind the truck.
She probably saw the truck drive by with Norm hanging off the ass end of it. I've had to refine some of that towing system for old Norm because he was kind of rolling like a little bit like just the way the air end was hanging low. She probably saw us roll in. God, was it in Quebec when that old man came up and talked to me about how low the ass end was driving? I jumped back in the truck. Was that with you or was that with? I think that was with Saga.
That was with me.
Yeah, I was on my way to Wasaga. Some old deaf or mute Frenchman, and I say that because I can't remember if he was deaf or mute because he was either reading my lips or he couldn't speak, but he was telling me that the ass end of the trailer was too low and that the DOT would pull me over. He was making himself clear, and I'm pretty sure he was like he was like a deaf guy speaking French. I can't remember if he was deaf or if he was mute or what but he was also French.
Character. Sounds like a character from either Monty Python or Princess Bride.
My entire life is full of character, man. Like, you've met these people. Hell, you're one of these people.
Yeah.
They're in the chat. There's Cliff. He was really like trying to help me because it's true. Like the way that trailer is so old that the springs have kind of gone, so she's sagging a little low. So he wasn't wrong, but we're gonna fix that come the spring. He's got a date with Norman. Norman's got a date with Lloyd, and Lloyd's gonna put new springs on him and patch the boom. Yeah. Poor Cliff saw me at Wasaga, and I was in rough shape. Like I still haven't found those kids that camp next to us at Wasaga, the Rowdy Rough Boys. They were one of them was an OPL player, and they were so drunk. Like, oh boy, came back from the casino in Wasaga Beach, and as the sun's coming up, they stagger in, and I'm just falling asleep. And Robble comes rolling in, and I sit up. And I look at them and I thought that said Charles Leclerc for a second, and I was really like legitimately excited for a half second there. The hell's Charles Leclerc?
So he's not excited that it's Charles.
No, I thought it was yeah, exactly. But I believe Wasaga moved at some point from the original to where it is now. So I don't know if it's the same one from 2004 or not. Cliff can tell you though, because Cliff was there 3,000 years ago when the old magic was written. Cliff was there, so he will know. And I don't say that to be mean for anyone who thinks I'm being mean to Cliff. I say that with the utmost respect because the man knows. He's forgotten more about paintball in Canada than I know. So that doesn't take much, I guess, but more than he knows. What else we got here?
He is. You try to quote ASTM standards to him, he'll tell you he was there. He was there when it was written.
The brisket and enemy.
He was there when it was a suggestion, amazing. And a mild suggestion at that.
The Flying J. Oh, the first night crashing in Norm. when we pulled into the where the truckers were, dug, and you just, I'm passed out snoring, happy as a clam.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep because every time the trucks went by, they hit the J brake. Like, I was like, guys, come on.
Well, we're on the highway. It's not like
it was. No, right?
2005.
Like, I don't know.
Absolutely. Like, I found some better spots in my travels to sleep than where we chose. That just happened to be it's a good marker. Like, I know where it is now.
Yeah,
I found a couple better spots. I've refined Norm. He's going to get some more refinements this spring. He was getting good. It just, unfortunately, he had to spend an extended period in Ontario, so he needs to be repaired. Just a couple.
So you're lucky he didn't end up on blocks.
There was, but actually that's not true, because when I showed up leaving from Wasaga, he was on blocks.
Yep.
I should have taken a picture because he had taken the wheel up, but he was up on blocks.
God.
Here I am Sunday morning unloading my shit. I'm stripping Norm in the parking lot because I don't know if I'm even going to go back and get him. Like, at that point, I had no idea.
Charles is saying he played at a Wayne Dulac scenario. I don't know what that is. And then he said he stayed in the Hells Angels campground last time I went. I don't know.
I feel, now just correct me if I'm wrong, that if I stayed in a Hells Angels parking spot, I would feel about as safe as I could ever feel, because I'm not going to do anything to piss those folks off. I ain't touching those bikes. I'll share what I got to share. I just want to sleep. I don't think you're in a bad place. Reasonably too. I mean, the persuasion might help a little bit with that, but
yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll take a sleep
anywhere.
If he
means like, I'm curious if it's like a campground exclusively used by the Hells Angels, or if he stayed in a campground owned by the Hells Angels. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a story though, Charles. I want to hear it. That sounds like a story I want to hear.
I mean, I've slept in a liquor store parking lot once in New Hampshire. For those who are traveling stateside back in the day, you could save money if you went and you bought your booze in New Hampshire. So we would always stop there when I was growing up. So I remember I was in my early 20s and I was going to work, and I was driving to Florida, and it was the middle of the night and I had to stop and sleep, and I saw that parking lot and I went, I know I'm safe there. Beep! And just pulled off and crawled in the back of my truck and slept in the back of my truck because I knew I'd be safe there. Squatties were going by, like highway patrol. No one's gonna bother you, right? But I was a kid, terrified.
Okay. Cliff said Wayne Dulac had a couple 12-hour games at Wasaga Beach Paintball Adventure. Old Field. Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
That's
Cliff
neat.
coming in with the old magic, the old knowledge.
This is why.
Yeah, that is dope. That's awesome. I'd love to do a big, long, like game like that. It just needs to be entertaining, because sitting in the woods for 12 hours. No,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Unless your nightmare getting a whole ton of footage just hanging out in the woods. You see that? I hate talking about his footage because it's always so funny. Because I don't, just drives me. But he almost stepped on a dude, and I cracked up because you could hear that he genuinely almost stepped on this lad. And I'm waiting to see the pictures because he's got some good video of us of me at the top of the tower at Adrenaline, laughing me ears off.
Nice.
Actually, that is okay. That is my one thing I kind of felt bad I shouldn't have done, is when I called you. Do you remember me calling you?
No.
When Brian and I were on the roof of the castle at Wasaga, I think we called you.
Maybe you tried calling me, it didn't go through.
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
For some reason, I think we tried to call you. We were taking pictures and sending them to you because we were on the roof of that castle, and it was like mid-game.
Oh, I think he sent me pictures.
Or video or something, being arseholes. We had fun, though.
Yeah, I just didn't know what you were sending me pictures of, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, my eye's really, really itchy, so I'm kind of digging at it right now.
That's okay.
So we've got plans for the future. This year is going to be interesting. One, I'm getting married, so money. Two, I think I'd like to just hit more fields around the Maritimes. Traveling around across the country and going down to the States and all that, that's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Love seeing our cousins over in Ontario and stuff. But we got to show some local love, I think is my plan.
Well, I have to go. So July is kind of up in the air. I was going to go, but if your wedding's in July, I can't go that weekend. I'm not going to screw with that. June is D-Day. And September is the end of September is CPX. So those are the two big things I've got in Ontario.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I want to go to Quebec.
D-Day for sure.
I want to go harass the C1D guys. I want to go to Mirabel to see Mr. Hugo again because he was such a cool fella.
Such a good dude.
I want to get around here. There's so many cool fields here. I just want to get out and play more. Take a weekend. Drive, crash, play. That's what's got to be done. I got to get a little bit more here. We're going to see. Oh, speak of the devil. He must have heard me. Andrew, the Kaiser. Andrew? Yeah, well, I'm going to be coming to harass the Kaiser at some point, just for shits and giggles.
So, enemy
I have to get to Shittiak.
Yes, so do I. Enemy's Gunfighter series, if that's the one you were talking about going to in July.
Yeah.
Is a week after my wedding. I think you can make it.
No, I think we can make it. You're not going on a honeymoon.
I think I'll still be recovering.
No, you aren't.
No, I think my wallet will still be recovering.
Your wallet's been recovering for 3 years. It's going to continue to recover for the next 18, buddy. You got kids. My wallet is...
I know. And we just put one of them in cheer. God help me.
Your C1D water bottle makes water taste better. The king, very fortunately, the king's liver is as spongy as the Starman's. I don't drink. So my lungs, not so much. But my liver is good.
But yeah, so Commando, absolutely. CPX's Living Legends, Canadian Legends.
That's September, end of September.
Yeah, so that's happening. And then
I would like to go to the Gunfighter series at if that, as long as that doesn't conflict with the wedding.
That would be fun. That's as much as I'd like to go to Enemy, I'll play that one by ear. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'd like to, let's play some Moncton. Let's do some Shediac. We'll make our way over to Hypersports. We'll do Spikes. Maybe get some Crossfire.
I was gonna say we get the kids and we go back to the island. We could do Crossfire or Spikes. We are going to Hyper this year. I've cleared. I'm gonna do my scheduling here pretty soon for the Starman, and I'm gonna go to SNL this year. I haven't been back in a couple of years. I'd like to go back and see Vic and those guys.
When is the paintball?
It just went up the 25th of May.
25th of May. All right, 1 second here. Let's see. Works.
Charles has never been to any of those big events. I will tell you something, my speedball playing friend. Do it. I have never a speedballer who is very good and plays at a high caliber told me this summer that he had so much fun playing at big games because it was like being a kid again. Now, bear in mind that this guy's probably 20 years old. So
he's still a kid.
I was like, up years. But at the same time, it made me happy because this is a very serious player and like serious. But I watched him like skip through the field with his speedball gun and a little kid and just like spraying paint. And he was so funny. Do it. I don't care if you do like we do one here in Moncton. We try to do a bigger game. There's one in St. Paul that they try to do. There's stuff all around. If you want to come to Ottawa, that is D-Day is the best party of the year. I have a blast there. Woods Ball, Bigs Games, come out. You'll have fun. I promise. Hypersports has got a dope.
SNL is also just SNL is an institution. Like it's
that is Woods
I think
Ball,
it's the oldest field in
school.
Canada, actually.
Canada?
At this point. Yeah, I think SNL is the oldest field in Canada. Yeah. But it's just a good event, right? Raises money for the IWK, which is Children's Hospital out here in the Maritimes in Halifax.
Yeah.
And it's a good cause. We didn't go last year. It just didn't line up properly. It's we couldn't make it out, which kind of sucked. But maybe we can make it this year. My May's pretty empty.
Yeah, I'm clearing it. I think that's usually the same weekend as another like a weekend event here, but I'd like to go anyways. So to hell with it. I'm gonna make my way.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, I think because it's like a 5-hour drive for me. Thinking probably motel the night of the event. Do the event, stay the night somewhere nearby.
Oh, I've got a spot I got a spot where we can stay in Amherst.
Oh, all right. Sick.
I'll talk to his lordship and see if I can my lord, not that lord.
Just needs to be dry. It doesn't need to be warm. That's all I ask.
I got dry for you. He's British, so he's very dry.
Nice.
The best of 2025. What else was on our list of best of 2025? The best sponsors, which are Ntensity Customs, which is Moncton Paintball, which is Building Paintball, which is Paintball Dirt, which is the VPL, which is Crazy Cat and all of her stuff. She doesn't sponsor me, but I still love her and I will still hawk her stuff. We got Ballsack. We've got Fancy Table Guys.
Loft Gear. There you go.
Loft Gear.
Northern Hydration.
Because remember, if it doesn't taste salty, you needed it. It's a terrible tagline, but I don't care.
So bad.
Dude, it's true. If it doesn't taste salty, you were clearly dehydrated. You needed it.
Yeah.
I know it's bad. It works.
Honestly, 2025, the highlight for 2025 for me was World Cup. Like, not just going to World Cup, but the whole trip. Like going down with the Commando Misfits, hanging out with Ty and Don and Dave and everybody was a blast. It was funny. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It was just like something I noticed was that the group of all of us went to stay at this Airbnb. There was a clear divide of those like under the age of 30 and those over the age of 30.
I am sure that I know a couple of those young lads, the younger crew. I'm almost sure that
they were all great.
I'm almost sure that the girl, I'm sure I recognize her, but from Enemy, because I'm pretty sure there was that young couple that just absolutely beat the tar off of me. And Mars didn't shoot Mars that much. She's tiny, so she like just hid in the corner of the bunker and kept shooting, and I just kept getting painted like all down the side. And I would just tag the bunker because I would get up and go out, and Duder is just like, just tag back in, dude. I went, okay. So at one point I'm kneeling behind the home bunker and I would get shot and I would just turn around and poke the bunker with my gun and I would just keep shooting. But they hit me so many times that I'm just screaming at them to stop shooting me. And I'm still just leaning back and sending paint and just poking the bunker with them every couple minutes. And because they were so used to muscle memory, they positioned themselves in the right spot behind the bunkers. Like if the bunker had been properly inflated to the full amount, because it was nightball and the bunkers were deflating, they would have been perfectly hidden. But because the bunkers were like, I could see their whole upper body and I'm just going, I can see you. I'm not in the right position. I'm in the position where I'm going to get my ass shot off because I don't know what I'm doing. They're in the right spot, but your shit's broken and mine's not. Sorry, I'm reading Explorers. It's awful, but it works. That's right. What are you looking at? We still got time. We got 11. We got just about 10
we got
minutes.
loads of time. I was just checking something.
We're keeping an eye on our time, kids, because we have a very pre-recorded show that comes after, but they have a dedicated fan base who occasionally, I think, pops in to listen to us while they're waiting for their show. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you. And that's not sarcasm. I really do.
Honestly, another highlight, I guess, for 2025 for me was Wobbles messaging me on Facebook saying, "Hey, man, congrats." Like, for what? He's like, "You won." Won what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I have no idea what he's talking about. And he's just like, "Bro," he's like, "You got the CS3." I was like, "No."
I've gotten a couple of those messages where I'm like, "What?" Getting my my LV, not because it's an LV, not because it's fancy, but because it was the great ones, and I got a little piece of his soul now, and that makes me happy. Because every time I shoot that guy, oh yeah, it is delicious. I've been looking at it last day. It's sitting in its case crying.
My CS3 being Hormesis branded means that I actually get to talk down on Hormesis stuff, and not ironically. So
it's just,
I'm kidding. I joke. It's so one thing that kept happening during World Cup, which was hilarious. Don, one of the guys there, any chance he got, he was either buying a piece of Hormesis kit, like a shirt, pants, a hat, gloves, headband, something, or he was wearing as much Hormesis stuff as he possibly could. It's in the little documentary style behind the scenes thing that I'm shooting. One of the clips is actually him walking, and I have a little graphic that just pops up and goes, "Outfit provided by Hormesis." And it's like, because he is in Hormesis from head to toe.
Versace. It's like head to toe Versace with that with the plaid pattern.
Yeah. Also, the fashion brand I was trying to remember, Balenciaga. That was the brand I was trying to remember, was Balenciaga.
Oh, it began with a B.
Yeah. It just clicked.
5-year wait is over. What did you get? And
I wonder what he was after.
It's a 1.6, Charles. I liked the 2, but I knew when I touched it, and I knew where it was coming from and who the gun came from, the marker came from, and it didn't matter that technically I cheated myself. If I wanted to be like financially, I could have made more money, but the wand chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter. You don't pick your marker. Your marker picks you. I have another one, but we're still on rate.
That was the marker picks you, man. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That CS3, when I found it, I won. I was like, my immediate thought was, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna make some coin. And then I
verbatim. That's what you said. I'm gonna sell it, and then you picked it up.
I put the barrel on it, and I picked it up, and just went, "Oh no!"
A unicorn.
Like
my unicorn should be here. We're gonna have Gator Mail on the show again to show off and talk about that my beautiful, my angel with a filthy face, because that was like that was bucket list, like 12-year-old and 14-year-old Tommy.
The angel.
Oh, it's so nice. Charles, the guy I got it from, is just like, I feel bad because he feels he got the better deal, but I got to get him a new barrel insert for the Dreadnought. But he's just like, take it. Just absolute.
I love it.
It you could smell the oil while it's shooting, and it just I'm dying, man. Like I can't wait to get her out. Blasting fools with my LV1. They're beautiful. Like I think it's just I'm a sucker for the poppet valve. That's what it is. I'm a sucker for that.
Remember, I was selling the shooting a PE that I refused to shoot PE because everyone shot PE, but I'd still shoot an LV just because it doesn't look like every other marker, because I am that shallow.
I joked about that for so many years that I tried everything else to not run PE because I knew. And then I picked up the LV and I'm like, crap. And then like I love my Novas and I love all my mech guns, but then I pick up an EMech. Crap. Like it shoots so well.
Right. I know. They just shoot so well.
Buddy rolled up with what looked like a standard issue EMAC, but it shot like an LV.
Ooh, a couple of nice little mods.
Actually, sorry, I shouldn't say LV. It shot like a CS. Like it just beautiful marker, but it was rat rotted. It looked like junk, and I was so annoyed. Actually, somebody told me recently that someone I know is going to be running with just spiders this year.
Really?
I just got an Ego 11, Charles. The thing is gorgeous. Yeah. A very handsomely named gentleman I know is going to be running just spiders because you don't need to run an Ego 11. You don't need to run an LV or a CS. If the marker is only as good as the man under it, then you should be able to run a spider and kick the crap out of people. That is his theory, and I know this dude is going to prove it. So,
remember when I was bet if I could play a single match with a Black Max?
God, that was awesome.
So I ended up clapping 11. And it lives. Believe it lives in a grocery bag. And a reusable grocery bag, because that is where that marker definitely wants to live, is in a reusable grocery bag, because that's where it belongs. But yeah, I was handed this thing and told, here, if you could use this, if you play a whole match with it, you can keep it, because it'll probably blow up in your hands before like halfway through the match. And then I had the best game of my life.
Right. Surely the good Lord wouldn't ruin the best game of my life and get struck by a bolt of lightning. So we're coming down. We got a couple minutes left. So let's not.
According to this timer, we've got a minute. So
go do your thing,
folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been an absolute blast. Thanks for liking, commenting, and sharing and whatnot. Please go check out the people who support us. So please go check out Hero Strap, Northern Hydration, Moncton Paintball, Building Paintball, Ntensity Customs, Paintball Dirt, VPL, and Loft Gear. Supporting them helps support us, and we really, truly appreciate it. Check us out. We do have a Patreon, believe it or not. If you go to patreon.com/Maritime Paintball Podcast, you'll find it there. That's a good way to support us as well. So truly appreciate it. But that's it, folks. We're out of here. So until next week, cheers.
I love you, Explorer.